Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're going to be talking about something a little bit important. So first of all, I want to let you guys know that hey man, I know that you guys like and respect Daniel Owens. He makes some pretty good content. He's one of those trusted sources now out there. It was brought to my attention that he put out a 7800 XT video versus a 4070 video, and ultimately recommended that you buy the 4070 over a 7800 XT because of MOZA DLSS. So I want to go ahead and propose a challenge for Mr. Daniel Owens because he consistently goes against my recommendation that I recommend that you buy an AMD 7800 XT over the 4070. So I pose a challenge to Mr. Daniel Owens. We'll see at the end of this generation, after the new games that started coming out this year, which GPU is really doing better by the end of the generation. If it's the 7800 XT or if it's the 4070 with its measly 12 gigs of VRAM, with its shortened 192-bit bus, we'll find out. We'll find out, because the same thing those clowns told you with the 3080, when the 3080 started to fizzle out and couldn't do it anymore because of its 10 gigs of VRAM. We will find out. We'll find out just how much longevity this 4070 has at the end of the day. Now, I get it, Daniel, or Daniel Owens. You get free GPUs from Nvidia, so you gotta mention their talking points all the time. First of all, did you even finish any of the games that you benchmarked? I mean, I've finished a lot of the ones I play, and that's the thing, man. Are you gonna listen to somebody that is just building a channel just so he can benchmark stuff? Or are you gonna listen to somebody that actually plays these games and can give you a more consistent review of how a game plays throughout the experience on those AMD GPUs? And another thing, seriously, if the 4070 that sits right there on that shelf was better than my 7800 XT, why is my XFX 7800 XT in my PC? I mean, I can pull this cover off and show you guys exactly that. There you go. Now you can take a look at it, and you can see that I didn't just that I don't just make these little AMD videos and then throw my Nvidia GPU back in my PC. No, man, this is all made on my AMD PC because it is absolutely better than that 4070 experience. Why would I lie to you? I spend my own money on this stuff. Nobody gives me free GPUs. Why would I go and spend money to buy these GPUs just to tell you? If this was the bad brand, why would I represent the bad brand? That doesn't make any sense. If the Nvidia experience was better, I would be like, yeah, man, that's better. Seriously. What would oh, I don't get it, dude. Everybody that questions me in the comment section and stuff, dude, the AMD experience is better. It is better. I mean, if you wanna base your hopes and dreams and your money on DLSS, fine, do it, whatever, dude. I get it. It's a catchy thing. It's a new hardware. It's new tech, whatever. I personally, I've had my fill of it. I've had my fill of DLSS. I've had my fill of stuttering and broken, buggy, busted games while playing them on the Nvidia GPUs. I've had my fill of it. It has completely ruined games for me. I didn't even finish Hogwarts Legacy on the PC because the 3080 experience was just trash. It was just trash. I barely played that game. And now the 4070 is doing the exact same thing, and it's just trash. But you got frame generation now. Use the magic. Dude, the AMD runs it pretty good, man. I don't even need the ray tracing on that game. I just turn it off and play it. And the Nvidia GPU still stutters, man. I don't really care. But yes, the challenge is there, Daniel Owens. If you think that the 4070 is a better buy and a better card for $100 more than a 7800 XT, okay, we'll see which one lasts longer, man. And then we'll come back, and then I'm going to make the video after the end of this year, when we find out, when we start to see in every game that comes out, dude, I'm going to test every single one of them on that freaking 4070 as well. And we'll find out just how good that 4070 experience was throughout the rest of the year. People, do not waste your money on that 4070. Don't waste your money on that damn 4070, dude. I get that you like Daniel Owens. I know, he seems like a cool guy. I don't have a problem with him. I really don't. Don't buy that dumb card for DLSS. Don't do it. It's a waste of money. It's an absolute waste of money. If it was good, trust and believe it would be in my PC. But it's not. I can't even get through a whole freaking day with that card before I'm just like, before I get annoyed with the stuttering, before I get annoyed with the bad experience, before I get annoyed with my recording equipment not working right and being all like slow motion and jacked up. It works perfectly on my AMD card. Why doesn't it work good on my freaking Nvidia card? You're trying to tell me that on the same system, on the exact same build that works perfectly good with my AMD stuff, I got to change it out for it to run good with Nvidia? Think about what you're saying. Think about that. I need a new CPU to make my 4070 run better. Well, those are anywhere from like $200 to $600. Depending on if I need an Intel, then I got to buy another board, and that's anywhere from $200 to $600. That's another $1,200 to make a $600 GPU run as good as the 7800 XT. Do you understand how stupid that sounds? When I've already got a 7800 XT, and that's why I laugh at you guys sometimes when you say stuff like that. I'm just like, really, dude? You want me to go out and buy a new CPU to make a card run that already runs good on my system? That doesn't make any sense to me, and that shouldn't make any sense to you. Seriously, it shouldn't. There's so much bad information out there when it comes to PC, dude. It's freaking ridiculous. It's stupid. Like, some of it's stupid. I've been in Reddits where they're just like, yeah, man, you should get the where they just start saying stupid stuff about AMD. They're like, yeah, it's got buggy drivers and it's got black screens and blah 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 and all this stuff. There's too much of it out there, dude, to prop up Nvidia, bro. It's so much. And unless you guys are willing to go out and like actually try AMD, you're never going to find out, dude. Nobody on the internet is going to be able to convey the experience to you, because you're going to be in your place, in your comfort zone with your freaking setup, and you're going to have to make some of them decisions yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to decide, like, okay, I got this game. It's giving me 40 frames a second. If I turn on DLSS or I turn on freaking FSR, I'm going to be able to get over that 60 frame, or I'm going to be able to get over 60. You're going to have to make that decision if, say they both get to like 60 frames after flipping on quality mode. You're going to have to make that freaking that last decision on like the image quality thing. Because he says that the image quality is better on the 4070, and I absolutely disagree with that. I 100% vehemently, I don't even know how to say that word. I 100% disagree with the fact that he's saying that DLSS looks better in Alan Wake 2. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Not in my opinion. I think they both look very good. I think if you have to use FSR, I think FSR looks just fine in that game. I think they both look fine, and some of the stuff that you're looking at, dude, like seriously, you got to ask yourself: is a little bit of flicker, is a little bit of flicker worth saving $100, or do you gotta have that because you're getting a better frame rate out of the gate with the 7800 XT on that game. Like, you're getting a better experience with the 7800 XT, and when I turn on frame gen and upscaling and all of that, dude, it still feels like a stuttery. It still feels like a stuttery mess, like frame pacing issues and stuff that I don't get on the AMD cards. And I know some of those things are like a little bit of a nitpick, but they do matter most of the time. Like, those are the things that most of the PC guys complain about the most. And if you think about it, if Nvidia has 80% of the market, and everybody's complaining about the stuttering and all of that stuff, dude, that pretty much means the loudest people are on Nvidia suffering all of this stuttering, guys. It is what it is, man. You can blame it on the developers all you want. You could blame the developers, whatever. It is what it is. There's always somebody pointing fingers at everybody, but maybe it's just the hardware. I don't have as much of it on the AMD side. There is still some, yes, obviously, but it's not as bad as the Nvidia side, bro. Like, it's nowhere near as unstable as the Nvidia side always seems to be. Like, Nvidia sucks, man. Nvidia is not the crown jewel that everybody says it is. And until you're willing to admit that to yourself and admit that in public, you are going to continue to have a poor experience by not going out of your way to try the other brand. I'm the kind of person that will try anything. I'm willing to try anything, man. Like, why not? I get experience doing that. It's fun. Like, I get to try things. I get to learn new things. I'm not that kind of person that's just willing to just sit there and be stuck. If AMD's next cards came out and they were stuttery and broken and had issues, I'm absolutely going to tell you. I'm not going to be like, oh, no, it's fine. I would never do that to you. I would never sit and lie to you about something like that. If it was broken, I'd definitely be telling you that. And if the Nvidia card was like running better, I would definitely tell you that too. I don't have anything against Nvidia or any of this stuff. I don't really care what GPU you buy. But I am a little bit worried about this whole recommending the 4070 over 7800 XT because of DLSS. That, to me, my friends, is dumb. That is dumb. You want a pretty decent base experience. Like, I know you do. Especially if you're paying $600 for a 1440p card. Yeah, dude, I would want to see that game getting over 60 frames a second on a few of the newer games before I would even consider using some DLSS on that. So, all right, my friends, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see at the end of the year, Mr. Owens, if my recommendation was better than yours on which one you should buy. So, thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next one.